Hey, it's Deacon Matt, and I wanted to come to you today with an update about our YouTube channel. We've been using this YouTube channel in campus ministry for quite some time now to bring you reflections on the Sunday scripture readings for Mass. Back last March, when students were kind of forced off campus because of the coronavirus pandemic, we started using this YouTube channel a lot more frequently as a way of reaching out to our students and the broader community. And so I would do more frequent updates about the daily scripture readings, just updates with what was going on in our life and how we were dealing with some of the issues around being in quarantine and social distancing and all of that stuff. And I would say we probably added about 2 to 5 videos a week on any given week. Now, with the start of the fall semester and students coming back to campus, we are still using our YouTube channel a bit more frequently as a means of reaching out, but we've become a bit more organized about it and a bit more intentional. So I'm still bringing you those reflections on the Sunday scripture readings. Those Sunday reflections usually are uploaded to our YouTube channel and are viewable on Thursday or Friday, the week before, to give you a few days to help prepare for that Sunday Mass by reflecting on the readings. They tend to be about 5 to 10 minutes in length. And then now on Wednesdays at 7 p.m., we make available to you a show called Ccm Connect. And this is being produced by our students, and Ccm Connect is a venue for our students to talk with one another about what's important to them, about matters of the faith that are of interest to them. And so the topics can vary widely. And those episodes are usually about half an hour or so in length, but it's a space for our students to discuss these issues of interest to them related to the faith. So what I'm announcing today is the addition of another episode to our YouTube channel, or another program, I guess, to our YouTube channel. And this will be reflected in it having its own playlist. And this is CCM In-Depth. And the purpose of Ccm In-Depth, this will be an opportunity for me to go a bit more in depth about a particular topic in the faith. So it's going to be more catechetical, and because we will be going in depth on a particular topic, it'll be much longer. So hopefully a good opportunity for people to watch and to learn about some of these specific issues that we'll be talking about. Because they will be much longer and will be going in depth, they'll take longer for me to research and to plan out, to put together, longer for me to record and upload. And so they won't be coming out as frequently. I have a goal in mind right now of about once a month. We'll have a new episode of Ccm In-Depth. Our first one, which I hope to have ready for you to view by the end of this week, will be about morality in voting. We have a presidential election coming up in less than a month. And I know this is a topic that's on a lot of people's minds. And I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. I'm not going to tell you who I'm going to vote for. That's not the purpose of this. But rather, I'm going to be addressing the question of, is it a sin if you vote for a particular candidate? Because that's a claim that you can hear from Christians on both sides of the political spectrum, that if you vote for a certain candidate, you're sinning by voting for that person. So we're going to look at that claim. Is that the case? Can you commit a sin by voting for a certain political candidate, and under what conditions would that be true? So that's what we're going to be looking at in our first episode of Ccm In-Depth that will go live later this week. And then for the month of November, I'm thinking that we'll take a look at purgatory and related issues. The month of November is when we as Catholics remember to pray for the dead in a real specific way. We should be praying for the dead, for departed loved ones all year long, but we remember our departed brothers and sisters in a special way during the month of November. And so let's talk about why that is. We'll talk about purgatory, prayers for the dead, but also all kinds of other related issues that are wrapped up into that. Indulgences, how God saves us, what happens when we're forgiven, the difference between just being forgiven and being sanctified, and all of those issues. So that'll be a good episode for the month of November. And then December and following, we'll see. We'll see what we want to talk about. If you have a subject you'd like me to go a little bit more in depth on, let me know, and maybe we'll do an episode about that. But watch for our first episode to come out later this week on voting and sin. Is it a sin to vote for a particular candidate? And I hope you enjoy. God bless.